What is up, everyone? Welcome to bonus episode 2 of Let's Play Injustice 2. I'm host, of course, Mysterious Pinellas X, and in the last bonus episode we showed off Red Hood, and now in this one we're going to show off the second DLC character that came out, and he is none other than the Grand Master of the Lin Kuei, Sub-Zero. Which wasn't really a big surprise coming into like announcing DLC characters because, well, in the last game they added Sub-Zero, and that's a Mortal Kombat character there. So in my opinion, I'm like, are they going to add him back, or are they going to add Sub-Zero? And oddly enough, they added Sub-Zero. And I was pretty happy about it because Sub-Zero is one of my favorite characters to use in the Mortal Kombat games and stuff. So yeah, so there's really not much to say about the controls of Sub-Zero. I mean, if you do play Mortal Kombat, you will feel familiar with his, combos, his special moves and everything. But there is slight differences because, well, this is Injustice and stuff. So, his ice clone is now his special ability, which you could use just by pressing either on PS4 the circle button or on the Xbox. I think it's the B button. Yeah, I think it is the B button if I remember correctly. But yeah, and instead of his ice ball freezing your opponent on impact, it's instead used just like regular attack, like kind of like a projectile, like a Hadouken, pretty much, and stuff. But if you do want to freeze your opponent, you would have to spend a meter. So yeah, I kind of guess why they did that because, well, there's already enough characters in this game that freeze people, like Captain Cole, Green Arrows, Ice Arrow, and I believe who else could freeze? Oh yeah, Supergirl could freeze too. Oh no, is it? I think Supergirl could. I'm trying to remember if Supergirl could freeze or not, but it is for sure Superman that could freeze as well. So yeah, so I could guess why they did that. So yeah, it's funny because this whole game is just based on projectiles. There's a lot of characters that use projectiles and stuff. So yeah, but what is there to say about Sub-Zero? Well, um, there's actually two people who adopted the persona of Sub-Zero. There was the first one named Bihan, and then later he was killed by Scorpion. You guys probably already familiar with the whole origin story, pretty much. So I'm really not gonna say much and stuff. I mean, but for those who do know, I'll probably say. And you're facing off against Bane again in the same map from the last bonus episode. That is really crazy. But yeah, yeah, the first Sub-Zero was Bihan. He was later killed by, Scorpion because, well, Scorpion thought that, Bihan killed his family, but Scorpion was manipulated by the sorcerer Quan Chi. He pretty much, acted as Sub-Zero, and it was actually Quan Chi that killed Scorpion's family, and stuff. And, Quan Chi brought Scorpion back to life, and, pretty much manipulated him, saying that it was Sub-Zero that killed you and your family and your clan, because the Lin Kuei and Shirai Ryu have, been head to head, for centuries, pretty much. And oddly enough, Scorpion, who before he was Scorpion, he was named Hanzo. He and Bihan were pretty close friends, but their families didn't allow it because, well, Bihan was Lin Kuei and Hanzo was Shirai Ryu, so they didn't really approve it and stuff. But they were gonna say that that those two were actually gonna bring the Lin Kuei and Shirai back together, but after what Quan Chi did, transform into Sub-Zero, killing Hanzo's family, killing Hanzo, turning him into Scorpion pretty much. So yeah, but then after the death of Bihan, his younger brother, freak, I had his name. Coming into this recording, I knew his name. Oh boy. Kuai Liang. There we go. Yeah, Kuai Liang. adopted the persona of Sub-Zero, the second Sub-Zero, and I think it's the most more noticeable Sub-Zero, pretty much, like the one that everyone pretty much knows that that's Sub-Zero and stuff. So yeah, um, and he's I'm not really gonna I'm going into more detail about, what happened in Mortal Kombat 9. So pretty much, after that, Li Kuei pretty much was trying to find the killer of his brother and stuff. Oddly enough, he found him, but, he thought he defeated Scorpion, but he thought, killing him won't bring his brother back and stuff. And oddly enough, his brother was actually brought back to life. He Bihan became Noob Saibot. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm not gonna go into full detail and stuff for those who are still playing Mortal Kombat 9 story mode, so I'm really not gonna spoil anything. But it actually is a pretty crazy story. But yeah, but after the events of that, Sub-Zero was later possessed by Quan Chi in Mortal Kombat X's story mode. But then, after, the mission, after, Johnny Cage defeated Shinnok, and then, pretty much all, possessions of the, some characters and stuff were, broke the spell of Quan Chi pretty much. And, Kuai Liang being one of them. So, pretty much, Kuai Liang, used his power to stop, the previous Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei. He defeated him. He later then became the Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei after. So yeah. Again, not gonna go full much detail. I'm just gonna go into like depth of the story mode because I don't like spoiling anything to anyone. Even though I kind of spoiled some stuff, but hey, I'm pretty sure everyone knows the whole story by now. So yeah. But yeah, Sub-Zero in the Justice 2, oddly enough, is, he's one of my favorite characters to use. So, for those who, want to play Injustice 2 and have played Mortal Kombat, you will feel, familiar. That's probably, the character you would want to go to, because that's the character you know how to use and stuff out of all characters that, you don't want to, like, figure out, until then. You know what I'm saying? I hope so. But yeah. But yeah. It's kind of it's oh man, sorry. But Sub-Zero in here, I just don't get why they added the cape. That's my only downside to it. I know it's character design and I shouldn't like judge character design at all, but I mean, I could kind of guess why they added the cape because, well, if you saw the character ending for Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, you would see that, he actually used the cape pretty much. So yeah, I don't know. I don't like the cape in him, especially the hood. Like, I don't know what's DC's deal with their whole hoodie fetish because, they've been adding hoodies to every character they could think of. They added it to Green Arrow, which I don't mind. I think Green Arrow rocks the hoodie very well. It's just the other characters that have hoodies. It's just like Shazam. I believe Green Lantern adopted a hoodie previously in a comic. I don't know what's DC's deal with hoodies. I guess just have like a fetish of it. I'm not really sure. I remembered also in the first Injustice when, Scorpion was a character, he had a hoodie on, which he looked cool and stuff, he did. But I don't know why they decided to add it to Sub-Zero, out of all people. I think Sub-Zero was just fine without one, just, his mask, his head cover, pretty much, was blended in with his, face mask, so yeah. But, yeah, Sub-Zero is just, a really cool character. He's, my main person in the Mortal Kombat series. Just, he's really awesome, He really is. So I kind of, in a sense, I'm actually glad that they added him. Though, um, I'm not gonna talk about the other Mortal Kombat character that's added into this game. I'm gonna have just to wait until I actually get to him. So yeah. But I don't know why. I think it would have been fine if they just added one Mortal Kombat character. And I don't know why they had two. They could have, instead of that one other Mortal Kombat character that they added and stuff, they could have added somebody else. They could have added another special guest instead of him. You know what I mean? We got Hellboy, we got the Ninja Turtles. We could have had Spawn. But I'm guessing so why they're saving Spawn. Probably for Mortal Kombat 11, if they ever do get around to make it. I remember my friend Ghostman was actually talking about it in our video when we were like reacting to like the um, Ninja Turtle trailer. So yeah, but sorry. I mean, they could have just added somebody else, instead of that one. I'm just gonna say it. They added Raiden, so yeah. I don't know, but yeah. But anyway, and since this is a character I know how to use, I'm actually using medium. Sorry, I'm very gassy today. I drink a lot of soda coming into this because, well, I need to stay awake because I got a long way to go. But here's his super right here. And then throw the ice clone at you. Yeah, you could throw the ice clone at people, which is pretty cool. And the way to do that is, of course, just press circle again once you use the ice clone as a special ability. So yeah. But alright, I'm gonna go ahead and shut up and show you guys Sub-Zero's character ending. So everybody enjoy.
I arrived in this realm accidentally. Driven here by magic unleashed as I forced Kotal Khan's retreat from Earthrealm to Outworld. I was seeking a route home when Brainiac attacked. I could not allow this vile invader to add this planet or myself to his collection. In gratitude for my flawless victory, Batman offered the Justice League's aid. While I waited on him to unlock the magic of inter-realm travel, I provided valuable combat training to the youngest members of his order. But the spells that were devised went awry. Instead of opening a portal to Earthrealm, they opened a gateway to the Phantom Zone. Now, I fight to re-imprison Superman and his followers. They would not have been freed, but for my accidental arrival in this realm. I am now duty-bound to protect it, as if it were my own.
In my gratitude for my flawless victory. It's just this whole game is freaking covered with freaking Mortal Kombat Easter eggs. It's just really crazy. I remember watching the trailer, the gameplay trailer for the Ninja Turtles. Raphael held it up to pizza and says, "Caution, toasty." And I believe in the Gotham City street stage, when you launch your opponent into like the movie sign and stuff, and if you hit him a couple times, the letters will, say "finish him." So the Injustice series is just riddled with, Mortal Kombat Easter eggs, and, it's the same guys that made Mortal Kombat, so I could guess why they put it there, and why they put their characters in it, so, yeah. I really do want to do the story mode for, Mortal Kombat 9 and 10. I could do 10, but I just would want to do 9 because, well, that's the first story mode from there. So, I mean, I would have to get a capture card, or if they ever like, remaster it for the current gen consoles. So yeah, but yeah, there's really not much to say about Sub-Zero's controls. Again, it's just if you play Mortal Kombat, hey, go nuts. You'll have a good time. So yeah. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, everyone. Stay tuned as we look at Starfire next, the last character in Fighter Pack 1. Alright everyone, well, this has been Mysteries Pinals X, saying good night, good morning, good day, whatever time you're watching this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Alright everyone,